Hey Griddle Nation, it's Blackstone Betty. Help me welcome in all of our new Blackstone owners, those that might have just received their very first Blackstone over the holidays. We welcome you into our gigantic family that we call Griddle Nation. I'm Desiree, I go by Blackstone Betty. I am one of Blackstone's Griddle pros, here to share with you some of my personal tips and tricks to make your experience being a griddle owner, cooking outside, fun, enjoyable, and smooth and easy. And as for my OG griddle owners that are watching, I'm hoping that you can leave one of your personal tips or tricks, a little advice, just something you can share with all of our new griddle owners. And I'm counting on all of you guys to share a little bit of your experience at home as I do the same. You've just got your first new Blackstone and you're stumbling over our YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe. That way you don't miss any of the videos that the whole team is sharing for you guys. Besides recipes, we're always sharing tips and tricks to help make your experience as a new griddle owner just easy and smooth and enjoyable. I'm gonna run down my personal top 10 tips and tricks that I always tell any new Blackstone owner. Number one, watch my seasoning video. Season it the Betty style. You can go back and watch my full seasoning video on this Blackstone YouTube channel. I will be updating that just to make things a little bit fresher. At Blackstone, we've created the perfect blend of griddle seasoning and cast iron conditioner that you can buy at Lowe's, Walmart, on our website. Doing a few rounds of this, making sure to keep this spread out evenly, watching for any beating or pulling. You want it to be rubbed in completely as it's seasoning so that you don't end up with any sticky spots. And once you're done seasoning, the Betty style is to cook onions. A load of onions, either a full bag or just one big one. It can be any kind of onions you like. Even throw in some scallions or garlic as your first cook. The science behind it is that there's sulfur in the onion, which releases and helps to bond the oils to your griddle surface or the cold rolled steel, creating a beautiful seasoning surface to start cooking anything you want after that. Tip number two, condition. Condition just like you do your hair. You take care of that, you want to take care of your Blackstone griddle, especially after a large cook. If you've had a big barbecue or party, or your griddle just looks like it needs a little TLC, maybe you've used some store-bought marinades which contain a ton of sugar and can leave behind a sticky residue if not cleaned well. Steam clean everything off with water and then go down with this as a conditioner. Let it burn just like you do when you initially season. It'll bring your griddle surface back to life. So make sure you do this at least once a month or after one of those big, gigantic, messy cooks. Tip number three is to prep. Always prepping inside before headed outside, having all of your ingredients spread out. I collect cutting boards, trays, serving trays, anything that I can load up with all the ingredients. I do a run through of my recipe in my head. That way, once I get outside to cooking, I don't get overwhelmed realizing that I forgot ingredients inside or I need to run back in to get this or that. In our little world of Blackstone, we call that a walk of shame, and doing a walk of shame in the middle of cooking is never a good thing. So to make your cook easy and smooth, do that prep ahead of time inside. Do a little run through your head and then carry everything out on your tray and you'll be ready to cook without any worries. Tip number four is to get these spatula mats. Either one of them works fabulous. Keeping all of your utensils, whether it's your spatulas or your scraper or your tongs or whatever it is that you use to cook, on top of these on your side shelves will make for a simple, easy cleanup. Throw these in the dishwasher and you're ready for your next cook without having to worry about grease all over your side shelves. Tip number five, check out all of our accessories and figure out what your favorite one is that you enjoy cooking with. My favorites that I always use are the scrapers. I use these more than anything. I think they're a little bit easier for smaller hands or smaller people. I use these more than I do spatulas or tongs. I think it's always easier for me, not only for pushing the food back into the rear drain. You'll see me using these in all of my recipe videos, probably more than anything else. Tip number 6, oil your entire griddle surface before you start cooking. Once I turn on my Blackstone to start cooking, I always clean it with a little bit of water just to make sure nothing is on my griddle that I don't want in my food. I do a super thin layer spread out using my spatula all across the entire surface. Even if I'm not going to be using the entire surface for a cook, I like to add a layer of oil, really thin, rubbed in with some paper towels. This helps to keep your surface evenly seasoned versus turning on your griddle and only oiling where you're going to be cooking. You're going to end up with a thicker seasoning in that spot, and you want to just keep things nice and even. Tip number 7, one of the most important tips that I give any new griddle owner, especially if you're a little bit worried, is to cook on low and slow. You can always turn your heat up and cook your food longer, but you cannot unburn food. So if you're not comfortable cooking and you're not yet adjusted to knowing how your griddle works, go for low and slow. That way you're not wasting any food. Once you're comfortable and you realize that you can adjust your heating zones and what needs to be cooked on high heat and what doesn't, maybe you find your hot spot or your sweet spot, we call it, to where it really gets nice and hot, where you'll cook things like steaks or your smash burgers, scallops, anything you want a good sear on. Till then, make sure that you go low and slow, because again, you can always go up, but you can't reverse any of your cooking. Tip number 8, one of my personal favorites, is to pre-oil and or pre-season inside before headed outside. This way, things not only have a little chance to marinate, I know how much oil I'm using and how much seasoning I'm using. This way, once I get outside, it's a quick dump and cook. Again, my food's marinated, and there's no chance of me over-oiling or over-saturating my food with oil and or over-seasoning. This is also great for easy weeknight dinners. You can do this prep the night before or even in the morning, and stick everything in bags or containers in your refrigerator. And then once you get home from work and you've got your hands full like I do with kids or family coming over, your meals are going to be so quick and easy. Number 9, yes, you can use pots and pans or even those throwaway tin trays, a Dutch oven. All of them are great directly on the griddle surface. Perfect for anything saucy, or if you're wanting to add oil to it to deep fry. Deep frying, make sure you're using something really sturdy to keep things safe. And once you're done with that pot or pan, remove it, clean it well, and rehydrate it with some oil to keep that part of your Blackstone griddle surface looking good. And number 10, be adventurous. Have fun trying new things. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, besides all of our accounts, are filled with Blackstone Griddle owners who share their recipes and experience. I haven't found anything yet that I can't cook on the Blackstone. It's been my mission since owning my first Blackstone to prove and show just how much the Blackstone is capable of doing. I shallow fry all of my chicken cutlets, green fried tomatoes, eggplant. The possibilities are endless, and it just makes life so much easier. My kitchen's always clean. I can cook a whole meal, whether for the 2 of us or the 4 of us, or for a huge party with extended family, so easily and so quick. So have fun with your new Blackstone. I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope that this video, along with all of my Blackstone owners that are watching that will leave comments down below for you with their tips and tricks, makes your experience being a new griddle owner amazing.